G'day, it's Harry Burnett and I'm coming to you from a wet and cold Sunshine Coast today. Today I want to talk to you about sales. I've been working with a company in Brisbane recently in the area of sales, and I've been helping their team with some sales training. You know, a lot of people don't like the sound of being salesmen. In fact, there's a perception that if you're in sales, you've got to be pushy and you've got to be sleazy and you've got to put people in uncomfortable situations and close the sale and force customers into signing on the dotted line when they don't really want to. But, you know, sales doesn't need to be like that at all. And to me, the sales process is helping people through a step-by-step process and guiding them towards making the right decision for them. Hopefully that decision includes your product or service. Sometimes it won't. But if you can genuinely and honestly step them through a process and help them make a decision based on all of the best information, you've done your job as a salesperson. What I want to talk to you today is a couple of elements of that sales process, and the first one is building rapport. In my opinion, not enough salespeople build rapport adequately with their prospective customers. So in a situation where you might have a showroom or a shop and you've got a prospective customer coming in, great idea to introduce yourself up front. If you're talking complex sales or higher value sales, introduce yourself by shaking hands and use your first name and last name. Maybe ask the customer how they found you or why they'd come into your outlet. Maybe say thanks very much for coming in. An honest gesture like that goes a long way. The next thing to do after building some rapport and a bit of general chit chat with a prospective customer is to uncover what's really motivating them and what is really concerning them, because particularly when you're talking about higher value sales transactions, prospective customers are concerned. They're worried they'll make the wrong choice. They're worried that they'll be rushed into making a decision that's going to cost them money. They're worried about some particular aspect of your product or service that they may have heard of. And unless you ask questions and uncover what those buying motivators are, you should never rush to the next stage of the selling process, which is showing them your products or services. So a really big mistake that a lot of salespeople make is that they rush too quickly into what I would call solution selling. In other words, rushing into showing the prospective customer the products or services that you have got for sale, the features of those products and the benefits, without properly uncovering what's really motivating the prospective customer. So just to recap, make sure you build some rapport and have a little system that works for you in order to do that, but obviously do it as genuinely as possible. Secondly, make sure that you uncover the buying motivators, spend some time asking questions and getting to the bottom of what is concerning and what is motivating that buyer. And then after you've done that, move to the next stage, which is offering your products or services. If you follow that process, and obviously there's further steps down the track that I'll cover in another video, you're setting yourself up best to be successful in making some good solid sales. All the best.